Leipzig, Germany, location of the European Summer University in Digital Humanities. Graduate and PhD students and other scholars from the humanities and social sciences meet to learn and practice digital technologies and methods.
I'm here to attend the Summer Institute on Digital Humanities, organized by Professor Elizabeth Burr of the University of Leipzig.
Because the summer school is awesome.
In Leipzig, it's a little bit like an intellectual candy store.
What I really like is that it's very much about practice. So most, if not all, of the workshops that are taught here are about actually doing something with text or with images or with geographical data or with whatever.
You know, this is this workshop here that I'm attending, the Digital Humanities workshop, will be very useful for us by the sheer number of languages, because we are talking about language endangerment, and many of those languages have never been described or documented. So the workshops we are attending here will help us as local researchers to document, to digitize, to store aspects of these languages so that other people will get to know about them, other researchers, members of the linguists from the international community, and even the community members themselves.
In previous years, we had students with different backgrounds. There were also computer scientists, there was someone who was interested in literature, some linguists, even journalists. So all sorts of people who are interested in behavior.
And in terms of the analysis of the text, probably I would say we have 4 or 5 people working at the chair who would actually do things that come close to what we would call programming or digital analysis. We have another 5 or 6 people working who actually are more into doing digital editions, both of normal editions and also of fragmentary texts. And I would see that as being, at least from my own point of view, that's the stuff that you need in order to be able to do the analysis of the text later.
There's some difference, because a linguist works directly with languages, but when you say digital humanity, you are looking at subjects broader than linguistics. You're looking, like you rightly mentioned, anthropologists, historians, musicians, but the good thing is that linguists work with all these people, because when you are documenting languages, especially in language documentation, you are not just documenting the abstract forms, you are documenting them in relation to actual use.
There are many people who do some work. Many people build some corpus. Maybe someone says that my 100 sentences is a corpus, or 2 poems is my corpus. Mm-hmm. But if they keep it to themselves, then it is non-existent, actually. So infrastructure for us means 2 things, maybe more, but at least these two things. First, we can share the results with the community, but the second is to get the tools from this infrastructure, so that we don't have to design our software if we don't have, or if it is open software, then we can add to it in order to meet our own needs.
CLARIN is a network of centers that have corpora, that have language resources of all kinds, and also language tools for working with language resources, querying corpora or annotating corpora, visualizing the content of corpora. And as such, it is a very decentralized architecture.
It's a great place to meet people. It's a great place to learn how to do things that you always wanted to learn how to do. And there's awesome people here. I think I already said that, but definitely the people are the best.